Good morning, everyone, from chilly Saratoga, California. Well, I thought that I was escaping the cold in Europe by coming to California, but that just wasn't the case, and I've been battling a severe case of, what do you call it, jet lag, and also having a cold and a sore throat didn't help matters. So really for the past 3 or 4 days, I've basically laid on a couch and tried to dream up of a way to become rich without doing anything. But of course that didn't work. So today I finally feel better, and we are going to go on a little excursion. Let me tell you more about it. However, before we head out for an exciting day here in California, I thought that I would match the mood and change everything to black and white. Not so long ago, in the olden days of photography, everything was shot in black and white. Color just wasn't used, so I thought that it would be more fitting to match the day and make everything into a more somber mood. So help me out. Hold on. Come on, black and white. You know, my magic just doesn't work here in California like it does in Europe. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. There we go.
Let me make sure I have
Charger, Dodge Charger.
Okay, we're going on a field trip. We're going to a museum.
I have my phone. What did I do with it?
Wait, my sister doesn't have her phone.
Okay.
She's worried that someone's not going to call her.
Okay, open up the door to the garage, please.
Isn't the IRS supposed to call you?
They called me the other day.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
Why do I have a family that the IRS calls all the time?
Why? They did really call
Okay,
you,
Roxanne's going to do her model walk. Let's watch. Okay.
Sorry.
4 hours later, she gets out of the car. Hello, are you there?
No.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm parts unknown.
I was wondering, can I plan my dinner for the evening?
Right now?
Yes, I'd like chicken cacciatore.
I know how to make it, actually. Shoot, I have to go home, though. I didn't take the chicken out of the freezer.
And then I want escargot.
I don't do those.
Okay, and for dessert, I'd like
But I do rat
pudding.
tail instead, Jay, of escargot. Would you like that?
Is that like chicken of the forest?
What the hell?
What? Who's calling you? That's a weird ring.
Hello.
Hi, it's Jay.
Oh, Jay, I haven't talked to you so long. It's so great to hear from you.
Well, I have a surprise. I'm in California.
Oh, you're kidding, and I missed you again.
My sister Sandy is an actress.
That could be my new profession.
Yeah.
She needs a job, and she's single. She's 43 years old. She lives in a mansion on a lake. And she's independently Social Security funded, so she's available. If you'd like to contact her, just click on the link below, see if we can get her a date. Any kind of particular man you're searching for, Sandy?
I want it to be
very
native.
mysterious.
I want a Native American.
Basically, you need to wear black. What else? Potbelly is okay.
No, not particularly.
No, but a hairy chest.
A beard.
A beard.
A beard.
Okay.
A long beard or
Okay.
a short?
A short, clean-shaved beard.
Would you rather have him rich and famous or just out of prison?
Oh, rich and famous. Come on. I've had the others. That's
Okay.
not fun.
So, oh, tell me more. Today on See You in the World, we're going to play a game of Connect the Dots. I thought this morning that we would go to the house where I grew up in here in San Jose, California. I thought it would be a great way to introduce you to this journey back to my creative self. It's here at this house I started to write. Started to read. I had a great affinity and love for the books by J.R.R. Tolkien. Just always thought that he was an incredible man, and I've been so fortunate to see the house in Oxford, England, where he wrote The Lord of the Rings. And this is sort of a fitting bookend journey for me to go back to my house where I started to write fantasy novels. I was in my teenage years. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just knew that I wanted to write. Through a serendipitous thing, my mom met a lady that owned a bookstore and was a science fiction novel writer. Today, we're going to actually see her, for me, for the first time in over 30 years. She was a person that was very important in my development as a writer, and I don't think she really even realizes this. Remember, this was before I was driving. I would get on a bus near my house and travel, about 10 miles or so to her little bookstore that she had in Los Gatos, California. So this is where I would come by bus. This used to be Dale Aycock's bookstore, and this is where I would hang out and let her read one of the chapters of my book that I was working on. And I'll never forget that connection that I have with Dale Aycock and how they encourage me to continue to write. So today is sort of an exciting day. I wanted to see Dale Aycock for a long time, and you know, this is a happy instance of when Facebook reconnects you to people from your past. If Facebook hadn't existed, I would never have this opportunity to see Dale Aycock again. And so I'm excited about that. So we're getting close to the street where I grew up on, which was Avenida Nogales here in San Jose, California. This next one is actually my street, yes. So I haven't been here for a long time. All the houses here were coming up to my house. This is the house where I grew up in. My room was up there. There used to be a big tree here in front. I used to have to mow this lawn all the time. Up there was my room. And I remember spending days outside with a tennis racket, bouncing a ball against the garage door, and it was there that I figured out stories, and I was left alone a lot. During that time is when I found, I guess, my creative self. I spent days after school just being upstairs in my room writing stories, and the garage door is opening. I'm going to see Why not? Life is an adventure, right? Hello. I used to live here. Yeah. My name's Jay. Ted. I grew up in this house.
Sweet.
Yeah, my room was right there.
Oh, cool.
So I'm making a little video. I'm writing a documentary. I'm a writer and photographer.
Cool.
And I just wanted to bring people back to where I lived, and I wrote a lot of stories. So, how long have you lived here?
About 10 years.
About 10. Can I put you on video a little bit?
Sure.
And what was your name?
Ted.
Ted? Okay. Lived here when I was a teenager and a kid. I went to Del Roble school here. I used to have to mow this lawn, which I hated. And I remember these plants. I think my dad actually planted those.
Wow.
Yeah. And he had a whole workshop in here. He used to cut my hair in here. How cool was that? Well, today is a really special day for me. I'm visiting my past by meeting someone from the future, so to speak. When I was just a teenager, before I could even drive, I wanted to be a writer more than anything. Through a connection of my mother's, I met a wonderful lady, was a published author, and she was kind enough to read some of the writing of a teenager and to encourage me to continue. 30-odd years have passed since I've met up with her. Through the wonderful magic of Facebook, we connected once again, and this is Dale Aycock. She is the author of many science fiction books. These are some of the books that she has on her shelf when they were first published in the 1980s? 80s. She is currently working on another book. This is like behind the scenes stuff. Not everyone gets to see this. This is one of her latest books that she's working on right now. This is a major accomplishment. I mean, this is not any small little harlequin romance. Shame on them. But anyway, I'm excited to see this book come out, and I have to tell you that meeting up with her, I got the opportunity to thank her properly, because she didn't really realize that she had a big part to do with my continuation in my later years as a writer. And we've been able to share some time together today where I could tell her thank you. Thank you very much for believing in this little kid that was writing these fantasy books, become a better writer. I just love how this opportunity and this moment has happened because of Facebook and social media. It really makes me feel that there is a lot of good in the world when something like this can happen, and two people that have known each other a good portion of my life and meet again. And her books are actually really good. I mean, she knew things about the future that we never even thought of when she was writing them. She predicted a lot of things like global warming and how tall I would become, and you know, she knew that the Cheesecake Factory would open one day. I mean, you got to see that in one of her books. It's pretty amazing. Think of anything to add, Dale, or?
Only such a great, what's the word? I'm losing words.
It's just a great opportunity for people that knew each other in the past, how they can connect again, to see in real life that technology and science have brought us back together again. It's what the future may be.
And thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I'm enjoying myself, and I'm so glad that now when I come to California, I don't have to spend all my days with my sister. I can come to a writer's house, and we're going to write a book together maybe in the future. And it's going to have cheeseburgers in it, and it's going to have like flying hot dog things and everything.